morning. It's TAMSY FAE. If you're new, welcome. If you came back, of course, welcome. I appreciate all of you. Yeah, so if you are new here and you want to join the list, just write join with your question or exclamation mark join. Both work. But yeah, please, after you write join, just write a question. Don't write any period or anything after the join. Because that is how Nightbot adds you to the list. Also, when you do join the list, make sure that Nightbot confirms that you successfully joined. That way you'll know for sure that you are on the list. If you don't get that confirmation from Nightbot, then Nightbot may have missed you just because if two people try to join at the same time, one of you will get missed, unfortunately. Nightbot is not a real person, it's just a robot that catches on and keeps the list in line for me so I don't miss anyone and everybody gets a turn. Yeah, I also want to say I do have a legal disclaimer in the description down below if you want to check that out. So yeah, I'll just go to I'll switch my screen so everybody can see the cards. Hi everyone, hi Eagle, and Christine, and Blessed One, and Sexy Nail Butterfly, hi. Hi Techie, how are you? Hi Dottie, I think I've seen Dottie. And Sema, how are you? And Caramel, hi. And Cameron, Brenda, hi. I haven't seen you in a while. And Tanya, hi. Everybody's here tonight. That's exciting. I don't know what's wrong with my camera, but hopefully it will decide to work. I think Ronnie's gonna fix the camera for me. Sorry about that, everyone. Not sure. It has been a while, yeah, Brenda. Nice to see you again. Sorry, Ronnie's just fixing the camera for me. I don't know what happened to it, but I was having a little bit of tech problems. So I'm losing my cards. I can just do full screen. So sorry about that, guys. I wanted to be on earlier, but the computer restarted itself. Hopefully it will just work. Okay. Hopefully. Is it gonna work now? I can just go full screen. I can just use it this way. Yeah, I think it's just my card camera doesn't want to work.
We'll be back in a minute.
Huh? I'll be right back. I'm just gonna see me. I am so sorry. I thought I was live. I did Techie's whole reading. I guess I have to do that again. I am so sorry. I guess I was having a live by myself. I am so sorry. Hi, Divine Grace. Techie, I'm assuming Techie did not see her reading. I will do that again. I am so sorry. How have you been? I've been good. It is spooky season. I'm excited. We're gonna do a Halloween party. Not this Sunday, but next Sunday, because this Sunday I'm gonna do an anniversary party, because it's gonna be 1 year I've been doing tarot on YouTube. So that will be exciting on Sunday if you want to check out that party. No one saw it? Okay, I'm gonna do Techie again because no one saw it. I was doing a whole reading and forgot to go back on stream. So sorry about that. So this is for Techie. Hopefully Techie is still here. JoJo's energy is towards Techie. JoJo's energy towards Techie. I'm live now. Okay, did you guys hear me talking the last few minutes? Okay, phew. Oh my gosh, that is funny. I just shuffled the deck like a whole bunch of times. And Techie, you got the same cards again. The only one that was different was the Hangman. For the Hangman, it was the Six of Swords in the Dark, which was about transitioning and change. So, the Hangman is kind of like the same thing, right? Changing your perspectives and ideas and sort of thing. So that is that is really cool. But for the Hangman, I do feel like Joji is trying to yeah, it is amazing cards, eh? It's so weird how things happen. But yeah, for Joji, I felt like with the Six of Swords, I was in the dark. I was saying that maybe he's going through a change of transitioning, like in all aspects, with a person or other things in his life. Then you have the Hanged Man as well in the light. So I do feel like there is an energy about thinking about changing perspectives or thinking about changing, his idea or his heart or whatever it is that he feels like he needs to change. Yeah, the Knight of Swords in the Dark. For the Knight of Swords in the Dark, I feel like that's more about, just being a little bit stagnant right now, not really making any quick moves in any direction, just kind of like, just chilling. The Fool is in the light, so I do feel like he's thinking about taking that risk, but I feel like he's still at the edge of the cliff there, not really knowing if he should take a risk with someone or something, or like just holding back whatever that is, with changing the perspectives and whatever he's trying to figure out. There's also the Hierophant in the Dark. So I feel like there is still a lot of things that Joji needs to learn about himself, and probably, a little bit of self-reflection, just kind of like connecting with his intuition. The card before you had also was the Six of Swords in the Dark, so there's kind of like, having a little bit of a disconnection with his instincts and intuition and that sort of thing. But now this time the card was replaced with the Hierophant in the Dark, which is still about learning and that sort of thing. So I do feel like Joji is all over the place, if that makes any sense. I don't feel like there's any negative energies towards you, Techie. It does look like there's some positive. I do feel like he's thinking about you and considering options that he has, regarding and how he wants his future to look like. That's what I got for you. Thank you all for your patience. I am so sorry. Caramel, is DL seeing a person tomorrow, sexually, romantically? Ooh. Is DL seeing someone tomorrow, sexually or romantically? You're welcome, Techie. So for Caramel, is DL seeing a person tomorrow, sexually or romantically? Let's see. There we go, 9 of Wands. For the 9 of Wands, I do feel like DL is feeling a little confident, so I'm not sure what his plans are tomorrow, but I do feel like whatever they are, he is confident about it. I do feel like there might be some tension about nervousness. I don't know if he's nervous about meeting someone or what this energy is, or nervous about whatever is happening with him tomorrow, but I do feel like whatever it is, there is some tension, feeling a little nervous, kind of like, but at the same time, it's like confident at the same time. It's kind of a confusing energy that's coming through. You have the 10 of Pentacles in the dark. 10 of Pentacles in the dark, I feel like, I don't know if he's like in a disagreement with someone, but I feel like whatever it is, it's not like, I don't feel like it's anything romantic or sexual or anything like this. I feel like it's something that makes him a little nervous, has a little tension, kind of not something he enjoys, There's also the High Priestess in the dark. The High Priestess in the dark, I feel like now that he's not listening to his instincts or intuition or anything like that, just kind of like having that little bit of a disconnection going on. I feel like whatever information he's going to find tomorrow is going to be like shocking to him. I feel like he's not going to be expecting whatever this is. Like, I don't know if DL told you something or not, but I do feel like whatever's going on with him tomorrow, maybe it's a job interview, because I feel like he's confident about it, but at the same time very nervous. Something he doesn't really feel comfortable doing. With the Fool, I do feel like whatever it is, taking a risk. So I feel like whatever is happening with the DL tomorrow is more like a job interview, or like an interview for something, or like meeting something for the first time. Not quite sure what this energy is. I don't really sense anything romantic though, but that's what I got for you, Caramel. Dottie, tell me what you see about me, Grace, and my life, please. So, what can I say about Dottie, Grace? I'm never sure if people want me to use their real names on social media. I know some people tell me their names, but then they say, don't say my name on social media. So I'm always like, hi, Ariana. I'm doing great now, finally. I had a hard time with the computer techie situation. It was just not my friend earlier, but it's cooperating now, so. Ooh, this one came out for you, Dottie. There we go. Ooh, there we go, huh? You got the Queen of Swords in the dark. For the Queen of Swords in the dark, I'm feeling like there's an energy about, I don't know if you're like, if this energy is about you or someone else, but I feel like there's an energy about someone like not really having like a good time or a good energy, or like low energy, maybe even a little moody, going on here with the Queen. I also feel like there's an energy um, about the relationship. I know you said yesterday, or the last live, about a relationship. I feel like there's some of that energy is being picked up as well. There's a Two of Swords as well in the dark. For the Two of Swords in the dark, I do feel like I don't know if there's some decisions you think you have to make, or some options you think you have, or whatever this energy is, like being torn between the two, and like trying to make the right decision, like not being able to figure out what to decide on, because I feel like there's a little bit of confusion there, maybe a little bit of worry, stress about something. I also feel like there's an energy that maybe your emotions are winning over your logic and what you're thinking. Maybe you need to think things through and kind of like put your emotions aside for a little bit just to make this decision moving forward. I also feel like with the Five of Cups in the dark, there's also energy about forgiveness and forgiving some past resentment, or forgiving some past things that have happened recently. I don't know if this has to do with this relationship, if there's something going on in your relationship where you're wondering if you should forgive the person or not. I feel like that is something that is being picked up in your energy. I also feel like there's an energy about overcoming something, or overcoming a challenge, or overcoming um, something that is bothering you. You also have the Four of Pentacles. So the Four of Pentacles, I feel like this is kind of like, even though you know in your mind that you should let this go, you should do this forgiveness, you do have the Four of Pentacles that's like, no, I'm going to hold on to the past and I can't let this go. And ultimately the choice is yours. If you can't forgive someone, you can't forgive someone. But, sometimes even though you don't forgive the person to them, sometimes just forgiving them in your mind can let you free and open yourself up to more positive energies to come towards you. That's what I got for you. Hi, new love. Hi, Sir Angel. How are you? Blessed one. No message provided. Blessed one. Do you have a question? General? Okay. General reading for Blessed one. General reading for Blessed one. General reading. General reading for Blessed one. Oops. This one really wants to come out. The Empress. You got love. General reading for Blessed one. Huh. Cards are flying out at you. General reading for Blessed one. Huh. For the Empress, I'm definitely feeling like you're loved, or you feel loved, or just feel content with yourself right now. I just feel that. Maybe it's more of a self-love energy, but I do feel like that is an energy that's around you right now. I also feel like there's an energy about romance. I don't know if you've had some romance recently, or you've been thinking about having romance or romantic partner or that sort of thing, but I do feel like there's some of that energy that is coming towards you. You also have the King of Swords. For the King of Swords, I do feel like you're having some clarity. I do feel like whatever you've been thinking about, or whatever you've been confused about or wondering about, I do feel like you're going to be getting some clarity. You have the Crow here, so I do feel like again that there's a phase of transformation, like things are changing for you. I don't know if it's just the energy around you, or if you're deciding to change something about yourself on your own kind of energy. There's also the Five of Cups in the dark. So I do feel like there's an energy about trying to overcome something. So I don't know if it's overcoming an illness or overcoming a stressful situation or something, but I do feel like you're overcoming it and you're kind of like letting it go. I feel like this person, I don't know, I'm not sure what she's doing, but I just feel like you're just ready to drop it and move on from whatever that was or get over whatever that was. You have the Hangman, so I do feel like there's energy about seeing things from a different perspective. So maybe that is what is changing about you, or what this transition is. Like, I'm going to do things differently now. Whatever that wasn't working or whatever. And I'm going to try something new and put more of your focus and time into that. I feel like that is an energy that is coming for you. Blessed one. That's what I got. Hi, Mike. How are you? You're feeling a bit of the shift, plus one? Okay, yeah, you're going through some changes, you're going through some transformations. Yeah, that is awesome. But I feel like it's good though. It's good. It's good positive energy though. So don't resist the changes. Eagle! General career reading for this week. Ooh. General career reading for Eagle for the week. What's coming for Eagle for the week? Huh. Ooh, the Knight of Wands is in the dark. For the Knight of Wands in the dark, I feel like there's an energy about um going too fast. So I feel like if you're working on a project or whatever you're working on at work, keep in mind not to go too fast. Take your time. I feel like you rushing into it, you may miss something or um I'm not quite sure exactly, but I feel like, it's okay to slow down and make sure that nothing is missed and make sure whatever it is, if you have to read something or it's, I don't know what your work is, but if you have any contracts or whatever, is like you really get all the information and don't just take it and leave kind of thing. You have the high priestess in the light, so I feel like that is some good energy. She represents your intuition, like really listening to your intuition and your instincts and all that sort of thing. I also feel like, again, I feel like there's a new project because the Knight of Wands in the dark is kind of like don't rush into a new project, but at the same time you have a new project. So if this is a new project or if there's a new thing at work that's going on, take your time with it. You don't need to rush it. Or if it's a new employee, maybe you need to take things a little bit slow and showing them something. I'm not sure what your work is, but that's the energy that's being picked up. You have the Page of Wands in the light. So I do feel like whatever it is, it's going to be some positive energy. Um, I also feel like this person may be young, so I'm feeling like maybe there is a younger person at your work that is going to need you to slow down and explain things to them, or just take your time with them in general. Have patience this week is what I'm feeling. The Six of Pentacles is a give and take, so maybe being patient with this person, they will be able to do their job better. That will, in return, make your work a little smoother and better. If this isn't a work situation, maybe it's something else in your life that the cards are picking up, but that's what I got for you. Oh, I'm doing good, Angel. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome, Eagle. I hope it gives some spiritual guidance. Christine, what do you see for me and John? Ooh, Christine. What is going on with Christine and John? This one wanted to be out. What is going on for Christine and John? The magician is in the dark, huh? Whew. Not sure what's going on with you and John, but I do sense that there's some kind of like poor planning or something just not working out. I'm not sure if it's the two of you or something the two of you have been planning to do or what this energy is. You know, I just feeling like there's some kind of not really disconnect there, but like something is not quite right. You also have the Six of Swords. Six of Swords is in the light, so I do feel like there's something um, not really feeling like a challenge, but like compromising or something. So I don't know if something has come up or if this is something that's going to come up in the future about the two of you trying to plan something that isn't quite right. I feel like it was mostly about you're both having different interests and different ideas of how to do whatever this is. There's a Wheel of Fortune, so I do feel like whatever this is a short term. Like this is a romantic thing. I feel like it's not in for the long term. Sometimes we do have to meet people, we do have to go through the emotions just to have that either a life lesson or to stall us from going into a direction that we're not ready for quite yet. You know, sometimes it just happens. There's the moon, so I do feel like there is some kind of things that you're unaware of. I don't know if it's about John or just about the relationship in general that will come to light to you soon. I do feel like you're going to have a realization of what this is and how to move forward. So listen to your instincts and listen to your intuition. That's what I got for you. Asha, how are you? Oh, you figured? Oh, okay. Huh. Tanya, what are Gee's current feelings for me? So what are Gee's current feelings for Tanya? What are Gee's current feelings? Oh, you figured it's a life lesson. Ah, I see. Gotcha. You're welcome. Let's see. You have the world. The world. I do feel like whatever is going on between you and Guy has come to a completion. So I don't know if your relationship has gotten to the next level or you're just ready to take the next step of whatever that is, or if this is a done deal kind of thing. Whatever the case may be, I do feel like if it's not that at all, I just feel like there's something done. So I don't know if you've done something together that you've decided you're not gonna pursue whatever that was, like a trip or something. Um, but there's that sort of energy that's going on here. There's the King of Cups. The King of Cups is in the light. So I do feel like it is about the King of Cups is about love, you know, unconditional love, and it's also about having some wise advice. So I don't know if someone else has been talking to you or reaching out to you about Guy and his interest, or if it's just the two of you talking together and coming up with ideas on how to move on in whatever direction you choose. You know, with the King of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, I feel like there's an energy. So I don't know if someone has talked to you about something, like one of your parents or somebody else, a friend. I feel like whatever their advice was probably accurate. You know, I feel the energy. You also have the Empress in the dark. For the Empress in the dark, I don't know if there's been some, if you feel like either the advice wasn't wanted or you feel like it was bad advice, even though the cards are saying that it was good advice, you know? I just feel like there's something about the advice or, um, yeah, I'm not quite sure what that is. A friend advised me? Okay. Yeah, I just feel like whatever it was, I feel like whatever that they said to you was right, you know? The cards are agreeing with them is what I'm trying to say. Whatever that was. Um, yeah. That's what the cards are really picking up. That's like the strongest energy that is coming through here for you, Tanya. That's what I got. Hi, Alice. How are you? Gemma. What's next in love for the holiday? What's next in love for the holiday? Ooh. What's next in love for the holiday for Sama? Ooh, there's something here. The wheel of fortune is in the light. So I do feel like luck and destiny is definitely on your side. So I feel like whatever's happening between now and the holiday is what's meant to happen. You know, if it's lucky or not, I feel like you're on the right track, you're on the right path, you're going in the right direction. You do have the judgment in the dark. So I do feel like there's any new beginnings, there might be a little bit delayed. Um, Going forward. I also feel whatever this energy is, it's like don't judge yourself, don't be hard on yourself. If you need to forgive yourself, forgive yourself. That's the most important person to forgive is yourself, right? I feel like that is a strong energy as well. I feel like there's energy like don't avoid shortcuts. Don't try to take the easy way out of something. I do feel like you need to put a lot of energy into it. Like if you're trying to get everything at one store, not going to multiple stores, maybe go to those multiple stores and that's where you're going to meet your person, because I do feel like if you don't take the opportunity when it arises, you may miss it. There's also with the lovers as well in the dark. I do feel like there's energy about um, feeling a little mundane, feeling a little bored, feeling like, nothing exciting ever happens. But sometimes when nothing exciting ever happens is when something exciting happens, unexpectedly is what I'm feeling. I do feel like there is a love or someone out there for you. I just feel like they're delayed. And I feel like it's just about the timing and being in the right place at the right time kind of energy. You also have the Eight of Pentacles in the light. So I do feel like there's an energy about um, like not having any negative thoughts, like being positive and having that positive mindset and learning new things about yourself, like self-developing yourself as well. I feel like she's trying all these things. She's trying to make potions or whatever. She's trying to do some gardening and reading. I do feel like maybe if you try new things, maybe a new hobby to get inspired is where you'll meet someone as well. So keep that in mind. Hi, Valentina. How are you? And V, hi. Hi, Harris. How are you? Welcome. Harris, if you're new here and you want to join the list, just write join with a space in your question. That's how you join the list. Nightbot is not a real person, but it will pick up your question if you write join a space. So you just put a space and then your question. The Nightbot will pick you up and add you to the list. Cora, what are Austin E's feelings towards me currently? This is for Cora. What are Austin E's feelings towards Cora? Ooh. You have the Nine of Cups is in the dark, huh? The Nine of Cups in the dark, I feel like they feel exposed. So I don't know if they feel like you know how they feel and they're trying to hide it, or if they want you to know how they're feeling, but they're not coming out and saying it kind of thing. I just feel like there's a little bit of that going on here. With the Queen of Pentacles in the light as well, I do feel like there's an energy about feeling grounded and like trying to be kind and loving and nurturing, like all those good things. So I don't know if that is how he feels about you or if this is just what he's thinking about how he feels about you kind of thing. There is the world. So I feel like with the world being in the light, I don't know if he's like trying to think about a good reason to ask you out or invite you to something that we know the world can represent and an invitation to like a wedding or anniversary or something like that. Um, if that has come up at all or anything, or just like trying to figure out how to move forward in that direction. There is the Empress in the dark, though. The Empress in the dark, I do feel like there's an energy about. I don't know if he's like worried about what his mother thinks of him dating, or if that. I just feel like that is some kind of a strong concern here. It's like, what will my parents think if I date Cora for some reason? It may not be that energy exactly. Maybe it's just like what his friends will think, or I don't know. I do feel like there's a little bit of worry about what other people will think. But that's what I got for you. You know, I don't feel like there's any negative feelings towards you. I just feel like he's kind of like a lot on his mind. You know, a lot about it is in his head, and like, how do I move forward with how I think, because what I think and how I feel aren't really matching up quite as well. You're welcome, Sama. Divine Grace. Ray's feelings towards me after the text I sent today. Okay, so how does Ray feel about Divine Grace after the text that she sent today? Ooh. I don't know what the text was about, but I feel like he didn't really take it well. The Three of Cups is in the dark, so I do feel like there's an energy about, I don't know if Ray was just planning like a short-term romantic thing and like not planning on it being a long-term thing, but now is kind of like a reconsidering that, if that is something that is going on. But I feel like things are not going as planned, so I don't know if Ray is feeling more romantically towards you, or if it's the other way around where he's feeling less so, you know. I just feel like it could go either way of how this energy is, depending on his mindset and how he took it at the time. There's also the Ten of Cups in the dark. So I do feel like he's not ready for a commitment, even though that might be something that you two have talked about. I'm not sure. But I do feel like he's just not ready to take that step yet. He's just, you know, not really wanting to look that far ahead is what I'm feeling. I do feel like there's an energy that he thinks everything is going well overall. I do feel like there's an energy that he's worried about his family or what his family is feeling, or he's worried about some kind of miscommunication. When I'm not sure what that is. There's a Nine of Swords in the dark. For the Nine of Swords in the dark, I do feel like he's kind of like letting go of some negative thoughts that he had. I do feel like he's trying to be more productive and trying to be optimistic and hoping for things to get better, or hoping that, you know, he can get rid of these thoughts in his mind and like focus more on to what his intentions are and what his focus is. Oh, he came to your mother? 1 year memorial celebration? Oh, okay, that's what he's thinking of. I'm like, okay. So he's thinking of your mother. Oh, okay. I gotcha. You are over? Okay, yeah, I could feel like, yeah. I wasn't sure. It was kind of like over, but I was like, I'm not quite over, so I feel like maybe he still has a little bit of feeling. Okay, I gotcha. There's the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is in the light. So I do feel like whatever it is, he's trying to get motivated and trying to understand things. I feel like he's a little bit of reflecting, like thinking about how things were before they were over, and kind of like having all that stuff in his mind, kind of energy. This is what I got for you. Just a lot of thinking going on here. And I told him he had no, oh, no right to come. Ah, okay. I see. Huh. Yeah, I feel like he feels really guilty about that, but I feel like it's more guilt about the relationship the two of you had before. Yeah, that's a hard one. Brenda, what do you see coming for me in the next couple of months? Ooh, for Brenda, what do I see coming for Brenda in the next couple of months? Hopefully Brenda is still here. They're the same ones. I'm going to shuffle again. I did shuffle, but we'll see if they come out again. We'll see if they come out again. What is coming next couple of months for Brenda? What is coming for the next couple of months for Brenda? You're welcome, Grace. Oops. They want to come out again. I try to shuffle them back, but they want to be out for you, Brenda. They're all in the dark. Huh. For the Six of Cups is in the light. So I do feel like whatever this energy is, you're going to be walking away from something, or just letting go of things that are not serving you. So I don't know if this is about you planning your, New Year's resolution or something, but I feel like you're in the next couple of months, you're going to be ready to let go of this and just walk away without looking back. I feel like, I don't know what this energy is, but I feel like whenever you walk away from this energy, you're going to have a sign of relief, You have the Ten of Pentacles in the dark, so I do feel like there's also going to be some, I don't want to say like it's a bad time to start something, but I feel like whatever it is, it's like not a good time to bring back old memories. I feel like it's more about a conversation between you and a family member, or you and like a close friend who's like family towards you. I feel like whatever that was, you can let it go with this. You don't need to hold that grudge or whatever that energy is. I'm not sure what it's about. I just feel like, it's not going to be a good time to bring it up, so you could just kind of like an energy of letting it go. I also feel like there's an energy about like not trying to explain the energy. There's a lot of energy here. You have the Nine of Swords as well. The Knight of Swords is in the dark too. I don't know if something's gonna happen in the next couple of months in your family. Like, I don't know what this energy is, but I do feel like for you it's gonna be good. But I don't know if it's actually like, if you're gonna consider it being good. I'm not sure what this is. There's a lot of energy here. Um, the Nine of Swords, I do feel like is like being optimistic and like um don't let it change the path that you're on, This is what I'm trying to say. Whatever this is, I feel like you can get through it. You're just gonna figure it out. You have the Three of Cups in the dark. Three Cups in the dark. I do feel like whatever it is, it's going to come and go really quickly. So I don't know if it's just about something that's not going to go as planned and it's going to cause some kind of drama or something, or if it's just lacking the progress because of understanding the situation. I can clarify for that on you. I have no clue if you're expecting something to happen or if you've been planning something. I just feel like it's not going to go quite where you're expecting it. The sun, the opportunity. So I feel like whatever this is just something that needs to happen. I feel like they're, be optimistic about it. I also feel like whatever it is, good things will come out of it. Maybe good things won't come out of it for somebody else, but good things will come out of it for you. So that is the important thing to remember, right? That's what I got for you, Brenda. Samantha, a general reading. Yes, general reading for Samantha. Ooh, Ronnie is 84% magical. Awesome. Ooh, you got the moon. The moon. I feel like there's going to be some mysteries unraveled. That's the first thing I thought when I pulled out the moon, is that you're gonna whatever mysteries you think you have or feel that you have. I feel like they're definitely going to be revealed to you. I don't know if you're aware of something that has been on your mind or something that's been on your subconscious mind that is definitely going to be coming to light for you. I also feel like there's an energy about um, trusting your intuition, but like also trusting what you've been thinking about or dreaming about is also going to come to light, I feel. You also have the Seven of Cups. For the Seven of Cups, I do feel like there might be some decisions that need to be made or some choices that you haven't really considered. Maybe you haven't really put a lot of thought into it. I also feel like there's an energy about either you thinking of someone or someone is thinking about you, but I do feel like there's an energy about being aware of temptation. So I don't know if whatever you come to a realization is going to tempt you to move towards it too quickly, or whatever that energy is for you. You have the Three of Cups, so I do feel like there is either going to be you going out with your friends or going out with someone on a date. I do feel that for you. You know, maybe that's the choices. Like, should I go? Should I stay? I don't know. Maybe someone's going to reveal their feelings for you. Something along those lines is the energy that's coming up. You also have the Ten of Pentacles, so I do feel like there's going to be a good family celebration. So I don't know if that is a celebration that you're expecting. But I do feel like whatever it is, there's going to be some good news. It's going to bring you some more positive energy, kind of like boost your energy overall. Whenever this happens, I also feel like there's energy about building that strong foundation. So I don't know if you've been thinking about starting a business or something or whatever that is, but I do feel like there's going to be someone who's going to reach out and be able to either give you support or advice about whatever that is. But that's what I got for you. Brenda, I've been feeling oh, okay. Huh. I wonder what's going on with you, Brenda. Got some interesting energy for sure. V, is Vanille romantically involved with someone currently? This is for V. Is Vanille romantically involved with someone? You are trying to start your own business. Awesome. Okay. Sorry, BC is being really loud. I'm so sorry. It's my cat. She's a Siamese, and she has lots to say sometimes. There we go. Why are all the cards in the dark? There's some negative energy out there, I guess. Oh boy, the King of Wands. The King of Wands is in the dark. Huh. I do feel like whatever Manil, I feel like I say that wrong every time. Whatever he is doing, I do feel like he's not really putting a lot of focus or energy into it. So I don't know if he's been promising things to you or lying to you, whatever the energy is. I don't really feel anything romantically. You have the Chariot, so I feel like he's just kind of like stagnant, like just not really moving forward in any direction. It's kind of like, you know, not wanting to take that next move, just kind of like there. But you know, the Chariot can also be about making some decisions and like having trouble with commitments and partners and that sort of energy as well. So I kind of feel like he's like the Queen, just wanting to take a break, just wanting to walk away from everything altogether. But I don't feel like he's romantically involved with anyone, you know? I feel like if he is with someone, it's just kind of like, you know? Not like a romantic relationship or anything like that. But I don't even sense that, so I'm not sure. The Queen of Cups in the dark could also be, um, you know, wanting some self-pity and that sort of thing, just kind of like wallowing in themselves kind of energy, you know? There's a high priestess. For the high priestess, I don't know if people have been gossiping about him or if he just thinks and feels that someone is, you know? I just feels like everything is like in his head, you know? Like the high priestess is like everything's just going to his head and he's not really connected with his intuition and his feelings. He just kind of, you know, I just kind of feel like there's an energy. That's what I got for you. Yeah, I'm sorry. She is very noisy when she wants to be. You're welcome. Sup? Hi, how are you? What am I heavily manifesting currently? Ooh, that's a good question. What is that? Heavily manifesting currently. There's one spot available now if anybody wants it. If you want to ask another question, Brenda, or somebody else, you can go ahead. Or if there's somebody new watching, just write join in your question. Oh, it's taken already. That was quick. So what is Sab manifesting right now? Justice. Justice, I feel what you're manifesting right now is your balance and working on your alignment. I can feel that's a really strong energy. Like I can like feel it. You're just trying to match up your mind and your feelings and your heart and all together. I really feel like that is something you are manifesting. I don't know if it's something you're doing subconsciously, not really aware of, but that's what you're manifesting. There's also the Two of Swords that is in the dark. So I do feel like whatever it is, you're worrying about your. I feel like there's a little bit of worry about your alignment. You're kind of like focusing more on your emotions than your logic, you know, even though they are kind of balancing out. So I don't know if having your logic balancing with your emotions is causing you to be more focused on your emotions right now for some reason or your feelings. But I also feel like, you know, with the crows, I always feel like someone is going through a phase of transformation. I do feel like there's things that are changing with you overall. Maybe that is something you're manifesting is these changes. You also have the Eight of Pentacles. With the Eight of Pentacles, I do feel like you're working on making movements going forward. You're going forward in a positive light. I do feel like you're on the right path, the right journey. I do also feel like there's energy about um, trying to think very carefully, not wanting to make the wrong decisions, like being really focused on making the right decisions going ahead. Okay, yeah. I feel like you do have like you are at the good at making your alignment. I just feel because maybe because how we're thinking and how we're feeling, you know, sometimes we think that our feelings are a little bit more than our logic because we don't feel like they're matching up even though they are, or we don't want to believe that what we're feeling is what is our reality of what we think, you know? Yeah, so I feel like that is something that is happening with you. You have the Six of Cups in the dark. So I don't know if some past things have happened and you're trying to let that go, or you just come to a realization that whatever happened in your past actually did happen. Whatever that is for you, I feel like you're going to be able to overcome it. You know, overall, there is some positive energy here, even though most of them are in the dark. I do sense that there is some positivity here, and you are going to figure that out moving forward. But I feel like that is what you're currently manifesting right now is having that balance and figuring out things that have been confusing you or have been heavily on your mind. So, you know, whatever you're thinking and what you're feeling is probably right, you know? cards don't want to go in the wrong way. There we go. Techie, insight on the music assistant job. Do you see me getting being a good choice? Okay, so is the music, all the cards want to come out one at a time. Is Techie taking the music assistant job a good choice for her? Will it be a good choice? You're welcome, Sav. There's some good energy. Whew. I don't know why, no matter what I do with the cards, they all want to come out reversed tonight. The Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is in the dark. So I do feel like the Ten of Cups, for work wise, I do feel like whatever it is, I don't know if you worked it already, or if you got the job already, and that's what you're asking about, or if did get it, and you're wondering if it's a good choice for you. I kind of feel like for some reason it's not quite right for you for some reason. I'm not sure if it's because there's something else that you were supposed to do. You have the Five of Cups in the light. For the Five of Cups in the light, I do feel like there's like a loss of interest or a letdown of some sort. So I don't know if that is something you're aware of, or that is how you're feeling about the job. Like, it was exciting, but now it's not. Or like the excitement has worn off, whatever that was. You have the Emperor. The Emperor is in the dark. The Emperor always reminds us to take charge of our life. We can take charge of our path, So stay focused, just like, the Emperor likes to play chess. So I do feel like whatever your next moves are, like really think about them, really focus on them. If you're planning on changing jobs, or if you're thinking about looking into something else, like really think about it and what your outcome would be. Like, don't just go after the money, go over after something that will inspire you and make you happy and comfortable doing whatever it is. You have the Ace of Pentacles. So I do feel like there's some opportunities you haven't quite tapped into that you may have. Maybe there's something you've thought about, but you don't feel like you're good enough for it or experienced enough for it, or if it's just an idea that you're thinking about doing, but I feel like whatever it is, you would actually be really good at it. And I feel like this would be something to put out some focus in, That's what I got for you. You're welcome. There was a lot of energy there. Huh. Weird. Sometimes there's like so much energy, and other people, they don't really have that much energy. Caramel! DL's current feelings and intentions towards VF. Huh. Where are DL's current feelings and intentions towards VF? Ooh, there's some positive energy there. For the King of Cups, I do feel like DL does have feelings for VF, wanting to be confident and wanting to be supportive and all that sort of energy. I also feel like there's energy about wanting to control their emotions. I always feel like that with DL. DL really tries hard to control his emotions and not show too many emotions for some reason. There's the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles, I do feel like DL is torn between choices. I don't know if he's torn between you and somebody else, or torn between you and the situation itself, or torn between VF and the situation itself, And for the Five of Wands is in the light. So I do feel like there's an energy about wanting to fight for whatever it is, if it's love or whatever his intention is. I do feel like DL is ready to fight for whatever they feel they need to fight for. There's also the King of Pentacles. For the King of Pentacles, I do feel like there's an energy about, wanting to have that growth, whatever the relationship is between DL and VF, even though he's spending a lot of time thinking about it, contemplating it. It's like, I've done this so far. I'm on this path. Like, going with VF, will that change my path? Will that change things for me is what I'm feeling, Yeah. That's what I got for you, Caramel. Hi, Kyrie. How are you? The fly in here that's driving me crazy. You're welcome. Ariana! Do I remember what you were saying earlier? No, I don't. I'm sorry. I know that you mentioned something. Can you tell me which Starbucks? Oh, yeah, I remember now. Which Starbucks? One was near Kentucky. Okay. Can you tell me which Starbucks will hire me? I'll explain in the chat. Okay. One's near the KFC. I remember that part. The other is it Chipotle? Okay. Walgreens. Huh. The KFC. Okay, let's see. Which Starbucks will hire Ariana? Will it be the one near KFC? Oh yeah, yeah, we have KFC here. We do not have we don't have Chick-fil-A here though. I see other YouTubers go there. It does look good. We have Swiss Chalet. I think Swiss Chalet is like Chick-fil-A. I'm not quite sure though. I don't know because I haven't been to Chick-fil-A. But let's see. Will the Starbucks near KFC hire Chipotle is not chicken? Ah. 10 of Wands and the Hermit. The 10 of Wands is a no card, and the Hermit is also a no card. So I don't think it will be KFC. Let's see. Will the Starbucks near Chipotle hire Chipotle, not Chick-fil-A? Oh, Chipotle? Chipotle. Okay. I guess I'm the one. Chipotle. Well, Chipotle, the Starbucks near Chipotle hire Ariana. Let's see. Ooh. The Justice is a yes card, but the Six of Pentacles is also a yes card, but it's in the dark, so maybe. I feel like they will definitely consider you. Let's just see the other one. The other one's near Walgreens. So will the Starbucks near Walgreens hire Ariana? Will the Starbucks near Walgreens hire Ariana? Ooh, the Two of Cups. Okay, Two of Cups. The 3 is a no. The Two of Cups is a maybe. So I feel like my energy says that it would be the one near Chipotle. That's what the cards say, but energies can always change. That's surprising. Yeah, eh? You think the one's near Mallory's? Ah, maybe. Things are always changing. Whatever your intuition tells you, you're probably right. Intuitions are always pretty spot on sometimes, You're welcome. May I know the thoughts and feelings of M towards me tonight? Ooh. What are M's thoughts and feelings towards Star Love Angel tonight? What are M's thoughts and feelings towards Star Love Angel tonight? Ooh, I do feel like M is definitely thinking about you. The King of Cups is in the dark though, so I don't know if he has like his own ideas and intentions are focused more about him than you for some reason. There's also the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is in the dark, but I feel like there's just this overwhelming feeling of emotions. Um, yeah. I feel like that even though it's in the dark, I do feel like these emotions are good emotions. I do feel like M is thinking about you or thinking about things around you kind of thing. You have the Two of Pentacles in the dark, so I do feel like whatever it is, kind of like juggling priorities and like trying to make time for a relationship or trying to make time for you kind of energy and like trying to figure that sort of thing out. There's also the Page of Swords in the light. So I don't know if he's reached out to you already or if M is planning on reaching out to you, but I do feel like that is something that he's considering or thinking about if he hasn't already. I feel like this energy is like putting some focus in whatever it is between the two of you. You know, the Page of Swords is in the light, so I do feel like there's a lot of being curious and trying to have some new ideas, trying to be that sort of thing, you know? Just having that confidence. That's what I got for you. Brownie. You okay? My pug is walking around making a lot of noise. New love. If I studied online instead of in school, how would it go? Ooh, for new love. Would it be better for new love to study online instead of school? The Tower. With the Tower, I do feel like studying online instead of in school in person would definitely be a change for you. And I feel like it would be something you need to put a lot of focus and energy on building up that new routine is what I'm feeling. You also have the Three of Pentacles, so I do feel like um, working online you would benefit with working other people better for some aspects, you know. The Tower being in the dark, you know, the Tower in the Dark is a no card, but the Three of Pentacles is a yes card. So I do feel like there is an overall good energy here. Let's see, would studying in school be better for new love? Would studying in school be better for new love? You do have the Fool. The Fool is in the dark. I feel like the Fool in the dark is like making the wrong decisions, right? We're being in school, and then the Moon is like, you know, it's not as easy as it seems kind of thing, or there's other things better, you know. So I feel like the online thing, where the cards are kind of suggesting, would benefit you for right now. But that's just the cards, you know. Ultimately, the choice is yours. Mike, why do I keep dreaming my neighbor in my building 3 times? Why do I keep dreaming of my neighbor in my building? You're welcome, Star Angel. But Mike, Five of Swords. For the Five of Swords, I do feel like there's an energy about overcoming an obstacle or overcoming a challenge. I don't know if, like, usually dreams are like our subconscious mind trying to solve a problem in our mind that we haven't been putting a lot of focus and energy in because we've been focusing on other things, but it's still running in the background of our minds. So I do feel like that is something that you're trying to figure out. I don't know how your neighbor fits into this yet, but I do feel like your brain is like trying to solve something. There's also the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles, he's about personal growth, business, making money, being a leadership, self-made, grounded type of person. So I don't know if you're trying to figure out something with your work or thinking about what kind of work you can do or building your own business, whatever this is. I do feel like that is something that your mind is working on. You also have the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is in the light, so I do feel like whatever this is kind of like feeling a little overwhelmed with life's chaos, like just feeling overwhelmed in general, rethinking your decisions that you made before, or rethinking whatever this is. I also feel like there's an energy about taking more time to rest and like trying to think things through, whatever that is for you. There's the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is in the light, so I do feel like there's an energy. I don't know if you're like looking for the truth of something, but I do feel like there's an energy about looking for the truth and not wanting to let go until you find the truth. I just feel like there's some things that you're missing, or you feel like you're missing, that you want to connect the dots to, kind of thing, that is on your mind. You're not really ready to let that go until you overcome that challenge. Sometimes maybe just having an image of a person in general can give your brain a focus point on how to tell you these messages. So maybe see what your neighbor is doing in your dreams. Have a little dream journal about what else do you see besides this person? Like, what does the background of this person look like? Or what are they doing? What's their body position? What is their facial expression telling you? To dot those dots together. Amira, how is this girl, reacting to my change of appearance and subminimals? Okay, let's see. This is for Amira. How is this girl, reacting to Amira's changes? Whew, yes, Three of Cups for the page Three of Cups. The Page of Cups. For the Page of Cups, what I felt first when I took it out was like they want to say something to you, but they're not going to. They're just holding back for some reason. I also feel like there's an energy about wanting to explore things, learn things. So maybe they want to ask you about whatever this is, but whatever their feelings are, I feel like they're resisting telling you for some reason. There's also the Pentacles. The Pentacles is in the dark, the Seven of Pentacles. So I do feel like they see that you are getting results, and I do feel like they see that you're not ready to give up on this thing that you're doing. There's also the Page of Pentacles. For the Page of Pentacles is in the light. So I do feel like whatever it is, they see that you're manifesting and developing and sticking to what you're doing. I do feel like they think that is a good energy for you. I don't know if they're considering it for themselves or not, but there's a Seven of Swords in the dark. So I do feel like whatever she's thinking, I do feel like it's kind of like they're not going to come out and tell you. They're just kind of like, or they don't feel like that would work for them, kind of energy. But that's what I got. Hi, Kay. How are you? I know. We had a little fight with Y today over him ignoring me. What will his approach be now? Okay, so Manil had a little fight with Y. Let's see. Ooh, how will his approach be now? Manil. I'm doing great. Huh. The Page of Swords. Page of Swords, they're all in the light, so these definitely have some positive energy, this Y person. With the Page of Swords in the light, I do feel like Y wants to talk things over again or reach out to you or whatever that energy is. I do feel like there's energy about them maybe coming up with new ideas or wanting to learn something or coming up with new ways on how to communicate with you. There's, excuse me, sorry about that. There's also the Seven of Wands. For the Seven of Wands, I do feel like they feel like the need to protect themselves for some reason. I'm not quite sure what that is about. But I also feel like there's an energy that maybe they thought too fast and maybe they should, or they they think that maybe they should have thought about what they said to you that they didn't say to you then. And they're thinking about things down like, oh, I should have said this instead of that or whatever, you know? I feel that energy. Yeah, the Six of Wands in light too. So I do feel like they want to reach out to you again, this Y person. Um, I'm not sure what their intentions are, but I do feel like they want to um, clear the air with you. I also feel like there's an energy about wanting to make progress and like being confident in themselves. There's the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is in the light as well. So again, I feel like they want to be confident and they want to come back and tell you something um, that they're confident about telling you. I'm not sure what they want to tell you, but I do feel that energy. I also feel like maybe they want to make you a new offer or whatever that is for you, you know? They want to tell you something and see where it goes, I guess. I'm not quite sure what your relationship is with this person. But yeah, overall it's positive energy, so. Hi Crystal, how are you? I'm doing great. Hi Planita, how are you? Butterfly, sexy butterfly. How you tell me how Randolph is feeling out our situation. Okay, so you want me to tell you how Randolph is feeling about your situation. Okay, this one just wanted to come out. Hi Soul, how are you? The Seven of Swords. For the Seven of Swords, I feel like he feels responsible. So I'm not quite sure what your situation was, but I do feel like Randolph feels responsible for whatever that was. I do feel like he feels like maybe he was stuck on something from the past or something, whatever happened. I do feel like he does. It is heavy on his heart right now. There's a Seven of Cups in the dark, so I do feel like he feels like he should have made better choices or better decisions than what he made. I feel a little bit of regret on whatever choices he made. I also feel like um, feeling a little overwhelmed and also a little bit distracted. So I don't know if he feels like he should have put more time and energy into the situation than what he was previously. There's the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is in the light. So I do feel like whatever it was, whatever the disagreement or whatever the situation was, I feel like he feels defeated and like giving up, not really wanting to put a lot of focus into whatever it was. There's the Ace of Swords is also in the dark, so I do feel like he's rethinking the situation. I do feel like he kind of feels bad or confused, not really bad, maybe confused, or made poor choices, whatever it was with your situation. I do feel like he feels like he needs to work harder on it or work something out in order to fix the situation. That's what I got. Hi, Spirit Tunes. How are you? Ashia. Career and finance reading for the next 3 months. Okay. Aw, thank you, Spirit Tunes. I appreciate you so much. Everybody, you should check out Spirit Tunes' YouTube channel. She has an amazing channel. She does it like a podcast, and it's so cool. So if everybody here, you should go check out Spirit Tunes' channel and like subscribe to her as well. She definitely does not get as much appreciation as she should. Ooh! I know you wanted a career reading, but the cards had something else in mind. So I don't know if there is a new love for you, or you just found a new love, or your romantic situation has improved, but I do feel that energy for you. I know this is a career reading, but I'm just saying. Moving forward in the career reading, I do feel like there is an energy about feeling confident and like being on the right path. I feel like whatever your passion is would be the right choice for your career if you haven't chosen one already. If you have, this is the right path for you. I do feel like there is energy about something that you feel like maybe pulling you away from the career that you want or the career that you have. So I don't know if you're like second guessing yourself or second guessing your finances, but I do feel like you're being a little torn between a different direction than where you want to go. For the Six of Swords, I also feel like there's an energy about trusting yourself, like not trusting yourself is what I mean, and like trying to resolve a situation or thinking about leaving a workplace to another workplace. I'm not quite sure what this stress or this energy is, but it's kind of like all over the place. There's also the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is in the dark. So I do feel like there's a little bit of stagnation where you just don't want to move forward. You just don't know which direction to move into. I feel like whatever it is, you're going to just go with the flow, you know? Like I feel like this may feel stressful for you. It may feel like a situation, but I feel like if you go with the flow, you'll have some clarity on what your next move should be. The Nine of Cups is in the light, so I do feel like you are on the right path. You are doing the right thing. Um, Whatever that is for you, you know, I do feel like remember what you're doing this career for. Like if you do feel truly that this isn't the right career path for you, you do need to change, then go with whatever makes your heart happy, you know? Either decision, if you stay or you go, I feel like they're both decisions will be a good decision for you, you know? Yeah, I need to hear that. Oh, awesome. That's what I got for you. You're welcome. And thank you. Fatima! Thoughts, feelings, and intentions of Gerald towards Fatima. Ooh, what does Gerald feel about Fanita? Fatima, I always say that wrong. I am so sorry I say your name wrong. I am horrible at saying names. So I didn't want to come out. What is going on? Huh? What is this? So, Gerald's feelings and intentions towards Fatima. The Queen of Swords is in the dark, huh? I feel like he's not sure of his feelings, or I feel like whatever his feelings are and what he thinks is not really matching up well for some reason. I feel like he's more in his head right now than listening to his feelings. There's also the Seven of Cups is in the dark too. So I feel like he's trying to make some smart decisions. He's trying to figure out what's confusing him. I do feel like he's worried about missing the opportunity. So I don't know if the two of you have been together and like dating, or if he feels like he's missed that chance to go with that next step, whatever that is. I kind of feel like, you're just like overthinking things, is what I'm trying to say. There's the Ace of Swords in the dark. Again, I feel like he's rethinking things, and I feel like he doesn't want to make the wrong decision. He's like confused about how do I move forward in this? I want this, but like, how do I look forward to this? Is this what I'm thinking and feeling? Is it really, really real? This Seven of Swords is in the light, so I do feel like whatever this is kind of like really more in his head than how he's feeling. He's kind of like not putting enough focus into how he's feeling and is just overthinking, overanalyzing the whole situation. True? Okay. That's what I got for you. So I feel like whatever his thoughts and feelings are, he's really thinking about you, and he's really trying to figure out what his intentions are still towards you. He's like really thinking in his head, like, what is this? What am I doing? Hi, Victoria. How are you? You're welcome, sexy butterfly. Aw, thank you, Spirit Tunes. I appreciate you too. I appreciate everybody who comes to my chat all the time. I appreciate all of you. I love seeing you guys every time I come on. Wish! My contract didn't get renewed. Do you see me finding a better job? And will it be soon? Okay, this is for Wish. Well, Wish is... Okay, so will Wish find a better job soon? So we need to find a better job for Wish. Oops. That one came out. We need some positive vibes for Wish. Hi, Andrea. How are you? For the Five of Cups, the Five of Cups is in the dark. I feel like the Five of Cups is in the dark is just because you're going to overcome this challenge. I feel like the cards are trying to give you some positive, good advice. It's like you're going to overcome this. Just let it go. That wasn't meant for you to begin with, is what I'm feeling. You have the Hermit, so I don't know if you're going to go through a phase where you're going to do some self-reflection, like really think about what your next career move is, what your next job move is, kind of energy, and like really go with what will inspire you, what will spark that light again, You're looking for that light there, I can feel it. There is the Page of Wands. I do feel you're going to get some good news. I do feel like you're going to be able, if you apply to different places, I do feel like someone is going to reach out to you. The Page of, it's the Page of Wands, and it's also a fire card. So fire cards are all about business and passion and all that sort of thing. So I do feel like whatever your next job will be a passion job. Like it will really get to you, will make your heart happy is what I'm trying to say. You also have the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles, I do feel like you're going to have an ambition. You're going to be working on perfecting your skills and working really hard. I can see that. I can feel like maybe at your new job, you're going to be learning something. So I don't know if it's a job where you're going to have to get trained into something, or most jobs you need a little bit of training when you first get there just to see how they do things, right? I feel like you're going to be going through that soon. That's what I got for you. I'm doing great. You're welcome, Spirit Tunes, anytime. You're welcome, Wish. I like Mustangs. General reading for Mustang. General reading for Mustang. The Queen of Cups. For the Queen of Cups, I do feel like there's energy about being confident. Even though you have confidence, I don't know if you've been like second guessing or doubting your confidence. I kind of feel that energy for you, Mustang. I also feel like there's an energy about um questioning something. I don't know what this questioning is, but I feel like you're questioning something or someone. I'm not quite sure what the energy is, but I feel like it's a hard emotion there. You're questioning things. Um, you have the Four of Swords as well. So I do feel like, I don't know if you feel like you need to take a break or you have been taking a break, but I also feel like there's an energy about rethinking your decisions or rethinking your next moves. Um, Whatever that is, I also feel like there's an energy about worrying about the aftermath of something or concerned about the aftermath of something. Um, if this hasn't happened yet, I feel like it might happen soon. I feel like whatever it is going to be a little bit overwhelming or has been a little bit overwhelming. I'm not quite sure what that is. There is a temperance, so making sure that it's about your balance, right? Making sure your mind and your logic is like matching up with how you feel and what your intuition and your instincts are telling you. I feel like that is a strong energy as well. Yeah, I also like with the Six of Swords, I also feel like there's an energy about um, sticking to your goals and like trusting yourself and trusting that you're on the right path and trusting that you're making the right decisions, even though it's a bit stressful. So I don't know if you've been thinking about leaving a situation or leaving someone or something, or letting go of something or someone. I just feel the energy. I just feel like there's some unresolved feelings there though, so you can't really let it go like you want or you think you should. I don't know what this energy is, Mustang. I just feel like there is a lot of things going on, but overall you are on the right path. You do have the confidence and all of that. You just, don't doubt yourself. Trust your intuition, trust your instincts. You got this. Hi, Giselle. How are you? Giselle, to be added to the list, you could just write join with your question. Nightbot is not a real person. It is just a robot, but if you do write join and your question, you can add yourself to the list. Just like write join, just the word, then put a space, just a space, and then your question, and Nightbot will pick it up and add you to the list. Just a little robot thingy to keep me in line, you know? Or I would get lost. I spent all night on the same person. Valentina, clarity, reading on my current situation. Ooh, Valentina. Valentina, clarity on my current situation. Okay, so Valentina, let's get some clarity on Valentina's current situation. Ooh, there's some positive energy. Huh. Well, I don't know about that, but let's see. Let's see what this is. I feel like there's a lot of self-doubt with people tonight in the chat for some reason. Like, don't doubt yourselves. You got this. The Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands isn't a light, but I feel like whatever it is kind of like worried about the next moves, like worried what's next. I don't know if you feel like you're a little defeated or you feel like you're not sure what is ahead of you kind of energy. There is a judgment, so I do feel like there is a new beginning for you. I do feel like you're going to get some clarity, maybe even some redemption, whatever that is for you. I do feel like you're going to figure out the truth of whatever it is. I also feel like before you leave something behind, if that is something you're thinking about, before you leave something behind, like think about why you're leaving and where you're going and like really think things through and focus on your inner feelings, not just your logic, We really put a lot of focus and energy into what you're thinking, how you feel, but mostly about your intuition and your instincts, you know? Use those animal instincts you got. The King of Pentacles is in the dark, so I do feel like there's an energy about being stubborn and trying to control those emotions and trying to control a need for a balance. So I don't know if you're like really trying already to fix your alignment, fixing your logic and your intuition, but I do feel like there is some sort of energy there as well. The Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups is in the dark. I feel like there's an energy about focusing on something that you're worried you don't have enough time for, or you're worried that, I'm not sure what it is, but I do feel like there's some kind of worry about the timing of something or other. I also feel like there's an energy about, is it too soon to do it, or should I do it now? Like, what is this? I just kind of feel that confusion going on. But I feel like if you just take it, and if it's not right, then figure that out after, but at least you tried it, then you'll know if it's right for you or not. You know, if it's not right, then it's not right, but at least you'll know. That's what I got for you. You're right? Oh, awesome. How much is my readings? I do $5 for 5 to 7 minutes, and like $10 for like 10 to 15 minutes, and kind of like whatever time you want. The prices are. I've been trying to work on making that more clear on my Discord, but it's a work in progress. Alice! Messages from angels and higher self. Ooh. Is there any spirits that want to come and give Alice a message? Is there any spirits that want to come in and give Alice a message? Is there any spirits or spirit guides that want to come and give Alice a message? Is there anyone that wants to come give Alice a message? Is there anyone that wants to come and give Alice a message? Is there anyone that wants to come and give Alice a message? Ooh. Seven of Wands. I feel like whoever's watching over you wants you to take a break. Take a step back and breathe. Take a break. I don't know if you do meditation, but I do feel like whatever it is like listening to your inner self, your inner breathing. Like listen to your intuition and focus on that when you're doing your breathing. I'm not quite sure if you know what I'm talking about. I feel like there's energy about listening to your heart, focusing on what your heart is telling you and what is good for your heart. I feel like, I don't know if this is a younger person than you or who this person is, but I do feel like it's something about a child. I don't know if you know a child or have a child, but listening to your heart about this person. Also, there's the Fool. The Fool is in the light, so I do feel like there is an opportunity or something is like a look before you go, like look before you do something. I'm not sure what that means for you. It's kind of like a look first. Don't just walk into it. Do look for it. Look at it. You know, maybe listening to your instincts, listening to your intuition. I'm not sure what it is, but it's like a look before you take that leap. There's also the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is in the dark. I feel like they want you to have that vision. I don't know if you've been lacking vision or haven't been focusing on the vision that you've been having. You know, the visions could come like as a dream. So I don't know if you've been dreaming about things that you haven't really put a lot of time and focus into, but I do feel like that is an energy that they want you to focus on. So I don't know if you've been thinking of an idea and been putting it off, but they do want you to plant that seed and get it growing. There's also an energy about don't give up and you can't force love, whatever that means for you. Thank you. Think about a movie with a robot in it from the 80s, 90s? Huh. I'm not sure what that movie would be. Samora, hi! Is Jay romantically involved with someone else? Is Jay romantically involved with someone else? Huh. Ooh. I think this one was this way. I turned it around. Ooh, the King of Swords. The King of Swords is in the light. For the King of Swords in the light. I do feel there's an energy about getting advice. I don't know if Jay's been getting advice from somebody else, but I do feel like, or if you're the one that's been getting advice about Jay, I just kind of like feeling like someone's been saying something to you. I feel like whatever they were saying to you or whatever they were saying to him, they were probably right about whatever the situation was. I do feel like whatever the situation was, you're still learning the truth about it, or you're still trying to getting some clarity. There's a Page of Pentacles, so I do feel like Jay is going to reach out to you and contact you, or whatever that is. However way Jay contacts you or talks to you, I do feel like he is going to reach out to you. This Jay. Sorry, I don't mean to say genders or anything. It's just a bad habit. There is the moon, so I do feel like you're going to get some clarity. I was thinking of clarity there. You got the moon, so I do feel like you're going to be getting some clarity. You're going to figure out what's been confusing you, what's been Jay thinking about. I don't feel like there's any energy about Jay being romantically involved with someone. I do feel like there was an energy that maybe you talked to someone about some advice. I'm not quite sure what the advice was, but there's also the Emperor. I feel like he's not really feeling like he's in charge of his path right now. I feel like he feels a little bit lost. I feel like he's trying to second guess his next moves. I don't know if his next moves are towards you or someone else, but I do feel like he's thinking about it and trying to figure things out. That's what I got for you, Shimura. Hopefully I'm saying your name right. He was trying to save some teenager in the city, and he felt like he was human. Very cute movie. Huh. I'm not sure what that was. If you think about it, you can message me, Spirit Tunes. The only movie I can think about right now is WALL-E. But I think that's a newer movie than the 90s. K. Is it AQ? AQ? Or K? I'm so sorry if I'm saying that wrong. I am horrible. I'm like the worst person saying people's names. Any advice I can get from my guides and how I can go about getting a car? Ooh. Is there any spirits or guides that want to come and give Kay a message? A Q? Like along you. A Q? A Q. Am I saying that right? Or is it AQ? Is there any messages I want to give? If there are any spirits I want to, or spirit guides I want to give Kay a message? Yes? Okay, so AQ? Oh, awesome. Is there any spirit guides or spirits that want to come and give a cue, a message about her car or getting a car. Ooh, the Chariot. Huh. I feel like there is a good chance of you getting a car. The Chariot came out first, and that's exactly what we're talking about, right? That is interesting. Huh. So I do feel like you will get a car. I'm not sure when. Yeah. Well, it's a horse and buggy, but it's the same thing as a car, right? That is funny. I would think that is a good spiritual message to have that exact card come out first. So yeah, your spirit guides are definitely with you. They're definitely pushing for you to get a car. The Ace of Cups, I do feel like your spirit guides are like over love, like you have a lot of love for you. They're watching over you for you. They're trying to guide your path. So I do feel like the Two of Pentacles is about money. So I don't know if you're gonna be torn between choices between vehicles, but I do feel like there's some sort of energy about getting what you want. There's a lot of positive energy here. They all came in the light, and a lot of cards tonight came in the dark. So there's definitely a lot of positive energy here. So I do feel like you're gonna get the car soon. I'm not sure how. The Queen of Pentacles is kind of like being realistic, being grounded, being, practical. So be practical about the cars that you can get, like look for the ones that are within your means and all that sort of thing. It doesn't have to be fancy as long as it's practical. I feel like that is a strong energy here. So that's what I got. Hoping for yeah, definitely before the winter. That would be great. Especially if you live somewhere where there's snow, but you're welcome. Oh, I am done. Thank you everyone for joining me. I will be back tomorrow night and Thursday night and Sunday. Sunday I'm going to have a 1-year anniversary party if you want to come check that out and hang out with me for my 1-year anniversary being on YouTube. Yeah. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, or Discord, the links for that is down below. If you do want a private reading with me, you can email me. My email is in the description below, or contact me on Discord, and we can discuss that if you want. Did Giselle get her turn? Ronnie, do you know if Giselle got her turn? I think I did everybody on the list. I'm not sure. But I will be back tomorrow night at 2 hours earlier than it is right now, wherever the time is for you. For me, it's 9 p.m., so I start at 7. Whatever the time is for you, I will be back tomorrow and Thursday and Sunday. I hope everybody has a good night, and I'll see you all later. If I missed you, Giselle, I am so sorry, but I will be back tomorrow. When you do join the list, make sure that Nightbot says that you have successfully joined the list, because sometimes if 2 people join the list at once, your turn your turn might get missed, is what I'm trying to say. I'm so sorry about that, but I will be back tomorrow 2 hours earlier than now. Yeah, and just when you do join the list, just make sure that Nightbot picked up your thing. If it doesn't say you successfully joined, just try to join again. Sometimes the list is closed for a little bit just to organize everybody, and then it opens up again. So if the list is closed, just wait a few minutes and try again. But yeah, I wish everybody well, and I hope you all have a good night, and I'll see you all next time. Bye. Bye.